All right, ready? Yeah, 2 hours workshop. Please concentrate. It will change maybe just 1 to 2 marks. Maybe not only 1, but 2 marks in your final exam, paper 2. Okay. All right. This is the first TI workshop for the calculator that we do. The reason we're doing this is because I feel so upset for you guys. I feel so sad for you guys. Yeah. The reason I feel so sad for you guys is spend $200 for this calculator, but this calculator can't do anything actually. Right? Compared to CAS, you got so many things you can do. But for this non-CAS graphic calculator, once you switch on the test mode, can't do much. So that's why this workshop is I'm going to teach you a lot of skill techniques so you can able to speed up the process in paper 2. Okay. All right. This layout, I will give you the handout they're printing right now, is the first 2 pages. I make some questions in here. Hopefully throughout this seminar, you can able to find out the answer for this. And the second one, the second page in here is for all those cool features. Something that surprised you, write that down immediately. Okay. So far you're year 12 already, which means you must have some background knowledge for that. I did create a couple of questions for you to do it first. Do it, and then when I explain, can you just please stop writing and listen to how I do it instead? Yeah, is your method the same? Is your method better than mine, or mine is better than you? If anything surprised you, write that down. You should write down a lot of notes. Remember, answer not important. Yeah. And second thing is, if you think about, hey, this one I can do it by hand. How about the number is suddenly become ugly? At that time, you use calculator. What do you do? So do not say I can do it by hand anyway. Okay, if I'm doing calculator, what I will do. Okay, what is the first method pop up in my brain? Do it first. When I explain to you, say, hey, actually I can do it that way instead. Write that down. You should jot down a lot of notes in here. Don't focus on the answer. I don't care about the answer. I want how do you approach in your calculator. Does it make sense? Yeah. All right. And every time I will give you some shortcut. Once you realize, hey, something surprised me, I haven't heard it before, I don't even know that, write that down in here. Okay, all good? Yeah. All right, so the first one, before we start, explain this to you, your calculator setting. So this is the calculator that you have, either CX or CX2. Yeah, that's the simulator. So the first setting is you do menu, document setting. You should keep it as flow 6. Flow 6 should be fine because IB, math exam, you need 3 significant figures. So flow 6 should be fine. And make sure you keep it as radian mode. Okay, this class is for year 12. Doesn't matter you do AI or AA, you still need the same setting. And then the last one, this calculator mode in here, auto or approximate, actually doesn't matter, but I would suggest auto. Auto, they still can give you some fraction. Okay, decimal, if you do it in here, it's approximate efficiency, everything they give you in decimal. Okay, yeah. So 3, flow 6, radian, and auto mode. Good, yeah. All right, so if yes, then let's start the questions. And second things is, can you please do not use Sketchpad? So some people, if you keep using this, yeah, not efficient. Okay, why? You will find out the answer later on in this workshop, but don't use Sketchpad. One of the reasons is because everything you define in here, for example, I give you an example. Yeah, for example, fx, I define. You may say, why I need define? I never define yet. I will show you later on. So let's say I define fx equal to x to the power of 2. Yeah, plus 1. I define this. Okay. Go up there. Right, and then if I define this x to the power of 3 plus 3x like this, enter. All right, so I can go sub anywhere. Like for example, this one is a 1. I can get the answer, right? And then I can go to a new page. For example, a new page. I'll tell you how to add a page later on. And then I put another page. I put F3. I can still get the answer. Okay. Even though for sketching graph, I do a graph. I put fx. It can able to sketch for me as well. I don't need to retype it, okay? But the graph pack cannot. The sketch pack cannot, okay? And then also, if you're using this, thank you. So you should use this calculator page and the graph page. So let's say calculator page, you can see it's all 1 point something, yeah. So if you, how to add a page? Add a page, once you finish all this in this page, you can do control, and then this document, you can add a page. Let's say I want to do graph, so I put graph, okay? But if I got so many pages right now, I don't want this page anymore, so annoying. I want to delete that. So how do I delete the page? Press the document, and then go to page layout and delete page. Document and 5 and delete page. So you got no more 1.10. And I don't want this as well. Press the document, layout, and I can delete page. Okay, I don't want, I can delete all the page or one by one. Make sense? Yeah, and then suddenly I want to sketch graph. I want to add page. Control. You can go in menu, go to the home and press this button to a new page, or you can see here, I got a sketch graph page, or control, document, add a page. Control document. You can add a calculator page. Understand? Add page, delete page. Keep it in here. So if anything surprises you and not using this way, try to copy this down. Copy this down. You got the notes already, yeah? In Chinese, English, up to you. But make sure you copy this down first. All right, yeah? Okay, if yes, remember it's not a speeding test. You don't need, no point to find out the answer, no point to finish all the questions without proper way. So do question 1 for me first. Try to recall how you do it. Don't do it by hand, try to do it by calc. Yeah, if I'm doing by calc, how do I do it? Question 1. Yeah, just question 1, yeah? Okay, don't use define first. Let's say if I don't use define, yeah. Here we go, yeah. You can use define, but I will do it slowly. Okay, let's begin at the beginning. I don't want define. Are you the one who do this? If yes, that's pretty bad. Okay, I already saved you some time by the first questions. If you're the one who did 3 times 3 to the power of 3, and then you keep typing, yeah, minus 53, something, something, something. This is not efficient. Remember, if from now on, if you're going to sub a number into the equation, can you use given instead? You can see the difference, huge difference between question 1, A and B. If you use 2 different methods. One, what I will do is I type the equation. I use x. I don't need define, okay? X to the power of 3, and then plus, I type the equation first. Oh, sorry, minus 53 x square, and then plus 197 x plus 253. And that was up in the number, yeah? So what do I do? Control equal sign, given. So control equal sign, given. Where's the given? On the second row, bottom corner, this one. Enter. I just put x is equal to 3. And then, ta-da, I got the answer. You may say, what's the difference? Look at question B. If I want to change another value, I just go up, 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 copy the whole command and just change one letter. Will do. Okay, yeah, write that down. Remember, the whole thing is drop down the notes if you're making a different decision. I'm teaching you how to save time. Okay, try to type this value in B. And this one, make sure you don't press this. Yeah, this is, I believe you're year 12, you should know. If you this is negative, I want question B, 1B, yeah. I want minus. Minus is different from negative. Minus is here. This button is minus, yeah. Okay, it shouldn't surprise you, but if yes, just write it down secretly. Okay. Power 3, cube root of 3, 7, divide by 3, and enter. That's it. Okay, so this is what you should do. Given, don't sub it in. And remember, today you will learn a lot of new stuff. New stuff, which means I used to do that way, but that way you find out it's not good. You need to slowly build up your habit. So can you write that down? And from now, use it slowly. Okay, yeah. All right, question 1C, x-intercept. So what do I do? X-intercept, yeah. We can sketch, right? Sketch, okay? So how do you sketch it? For sketching it, look here first, yeah. If I'm sketching it, are you the one, like we can get a new page, yeah, and then tap to sketch. Are you the one who start to typing the equation in? Please don't do that, yeah. Remember, you're using calculator, you pay 200 something for this calculator. Yeah? Use the features. So you already type once. Everything you type once, try not to retype it again. So I want to copy this bit here. I believe a lot of you guys only know how to copy the whole sentence. Like for example, I go up, yeah, you got a whole sentence, right? But instead of copy a whole sentence, you can copy a part of your command. You go up, can you see it's highlighted? Yeah, so instead of copy the whole thing, I want to just part of it. Either you do left or right, either left arrow or right arrow to unhighlight that. For example, I do the left arrow, can you see it's the front, yeah? Hold down the shift key, press shift, and then the right, like shift, and then press right until highlight until you got, okay? And then Control C, like computer, Control C, copy, go to the next page, 1.8, you do Control V. Ta-da, you got the equation. Do not re-enter what you already entered. And then press enter. How do I copy? Yeah, write that down. If it surprises you, you say, oh, actually I can do that. Then write that down at the front. Okay. So don't enter first. Yeah, I show you another since we do that. So just now, what did I say? Control C, Control V, yeah? Like computing. And then another scenario, I let you copy first. Yeah. Okay, yeah. And then copy first, try. Is it workable for you? Is 8. I don't get it. Put up your hand, ask me. Okay. All right, give you another situation is when a lot of students has come across with this, when you're typing something, yeah, type, it's like suddenly it's like you press something like, hey, damn, I delete that. Then what should I do? Do I need to retype again? No, you pay $200, right? So what do you do? Instead of Control C, Control V, Control Z, called undo. Control Z, you can recall back what you have been deleted. Just undo the one step before. So when you press something and suddenly you delete, don't retype it. Control Z, undo. So Control C, copy. Control V, place. Control Z, undo. Okay, yeah, write that down at the front, the cool features at the front. Like the box at the front here. Or Control C, copy. Control V, Control Z, undo. Okay, all right, go back to here. Control V. Good, yeah. So we take time. It's not finishing our questions. I want to send the knowledge for you. So we press enter. This is another very typical situation in exam. In exam, you're not doing the textbook questions, okay? In exam, once you type the equation, don't expect your diagram will be sitting nicely in front of you. You got this, what does it mean? Out of scale, yeah, out of scale. So I want to change the scale. So how do I change the scale? First, please do not use this zoom in and zoom out button. This is not very good because you're out of control. The calculator do whatever they want for you. I want to be in control, yeah? So the proper way to do it is the window setting, but this one is a bit slow. This is a proper way, but a bit slow. What's the best way to change the window is in this page, move your cursor at any of the axis corner. So let's say this, okay? You change in here. Type this, and then you say, I don't want this. Or I want, let's say, a bit shorter, let's say -5. Don't press enter. If you press enter, you only change one value. I want to change all the corner, the 4 scale, yeah, X min, X max, Y min, Y max. What you do, you press tab. In here, can you see control, this one? Yeah, press tab, it jump to the top. Okay, then I can say, I want 200. I don't press enter until you had 100% satisfied. I put tab, the other side, yeah. So the most left, and then let's say 20, and then tag. Okay, that's pretty good. I want lower, so minus 200. Okay, but still not very good. I want higher, so tag. This is good. Tag the top one. This one I change to 400, and then satisfied. Tag one more. Oh, no, still not satisfied. Tag 500. Tag. Oh, perfect. Enter. Ta-da! You got a whole diagram. Okay, just tag, change tag, satisfy, enter, exit. Write that down. Okay, and of course you can find out the x-intercept. Find out for me. Okay, write that down in question 1. So find the x-intercept. Yeah, go for it. Zoom fit, zoom in, zoom out is calculator design. Okay, later on you like the best way is change the scale like this to see what suits the most. Okay. Zoom fit you can't see and what's the maximum minimum. You can see the straight line. Okay, and then this one should be fine. Yeah, menu and trace. I mean, sorry, menu, analyze. Yeah, 0, left, right. Okay, I got 1, and menu 6, 1, 0. Yes, 0, which means x-intercept. Menu 6, 1 shouldn't surprise you. Left, right. Okay, and then menu 6. You can only do it 1 by 1. So I got, and if on my way, so hold that, move it there, become the hand, hold down, grab it, move it. Yeah, so you can see it. So you can hold this to grab it. This one you should know as well. So which means the x-intercept is -1, 7.67, and 1. Make sense? Yeah, answer not important. Any questions, feel free to discuss. Write down the note. So x is equal to -1, 7.67, and 11. Okay, let you write down. Don't think about, oh, I know that. You don't. If you know, you're already pressing that. This is a new concept. Write that down and slowly using it again, and again, become your habit. Then you know it. Okay. One more things I want to mention for question 1. Yeah. So what I teach you is given. We use given. Yeah. And then we teach you how to copy the things with just part of it instead of the whole thing, whole command. Yeah. Leave the left or right. You can do left and move your cursor to here and then hold down shift and then, oh, I just want this, enter. Then you can copy it down. If next page, then Control C, Control V, right? And then if you accidentally did something, Control Z, and then sketching graph, change the scale. Okay, yeah. All right, you guys are year 12. Probably you heard about NSOLVE, right? Make sense, yeah? What is the disadvantage for using NSOLVE again? You give you one answer, yeah? But I would let's just to show you this question, same questions, 1C.
Yeah. So we're just going to go menu 3, 1 and go up. I'm just going to enter. Now I can just backspace the last part. Equals 0, x, enter. And it'll give me my first solution. And if I want the second solution, I can either do given greater than -1, or I can just go left, comma, yeah, so like put it like 0.9, obviously, or minus 0.9. You kind of have to guess it, yeah. So like there's some error. So yeah, you get the next solution. And then you input, let's say 7.7, and then we get 11. So we get all 3 of our x-intercepts.
Oh, good. If yes, have a look for the next one. All right, finding range, sketch, yeah. Okay, listen to this. Are you on the like middle of the questions over here, yeah? So for sketching, first I already might have a diagram in here. So let's say I don't want this. You got 2 options. One is tab and then go up and click this box. Then this diagram disappear. So I want to keep the equation. So I can have another one like this, but the equation is still there. Next time, later on, I want to get it, I can still click it, it disappear. But the disadvantage for this is, can you see, I got so many, that's like pointing here, I don't want, okay? So the second one is, okay, let's delete this. Yeah, I don't want this. How do I delete a diagram? And shortcut is delete button, just click several times. Click this, they will say, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Then you delete. Okay, delete a couple of times, and then you will delete. And then I want to sketch this diagram, okay? And second thing you need to know is you can only use an x variable, yeah, x. So x minus 3 to the power of 2 square times x plus 4. And then these questions invoke the domain, isn't it? If I sketch like this, it gives me a full diagram. But this question is different with question 1. You got a domain come along with this. Can you see? M is between 1 to 5 here. So do you know you should able to type the equation also followed by a domain as well? Yeah. So which means, let's say control given as well, control equal sign. You're given the domain, okay? And I'm going to teach you a method will save you some time in exam. Can you see how do I get given? Normally you do write down, yeah, a few button. But instead of this, what you can do is in here, originally, you just press the left once, it jump to there. So save you 0.1 second in exam. Okay, just press left and then you got jump down to that given one button. Yeah, instead of few buttons. All right, and then 1 and then less than equal to or less than something. I would suggest you put less than equal to, because if in case you want to find the endpoint, less than doesn't give you the endpoint. So even though in case, because the calculator won't give you open dot anyway. So less than equal to, yeah, x and given, I mean, less than equal to 5. I would suggest inclusive because you can find endpoint. You can see in here. A bit ugly. The reason is a bit ugly because my scale is from the previous questions. This is the previous question scale, yeah? So what do I want? I want to back to standard. I want to back to my default setting. So how do I do it? Menu, and then window, menu 4, 5. Can you see the zoom standard? Menu 4, 5 zoom standard. Once you go back to -10 and 10, and negative 6.67 and 6.67. What is 6.67, by the way, is 2 times pi, 2 times 3.14. Okay, yeah, so this is 6.6. That's why this is the default one. It's like slightly better, but same. I want to go up a little bit. So just do this. For example, this one, I don't want -10. Let's say -5. Tag, go up. Let's say 30. Tag, still not good. Let's say 50. Enter. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. So I want to find the range. This look like a turning point, but who knows? Maybe the y value is 0.0001. Yeah, I need to clarify. Don't just look. So what you can do is find the minimum. Menu, analyze graph, minimum, left bound, lower bound. Can you see? Oh, this is actually a turning point. I mean, it's actually the x-intercept, y equals 0. And then the highest, obviously, is this endpoint. Yeah. So how do I get this endpoint? Trace. So menu 5, graph trace. Menu 5, 1, graph trace. Yeah. All right. So you can see if I type, don't move your cursor. Type it. Where do you want? Which one you want? 5. Type 5. Yeah. Press 5, and then press enter. They give you 36. Okay. Yeah. But look here. Look here. I got this point. Yeah. Okay. And then exit. I do something else. Hey, I forgot this point again. What is that again? Yeah, I forgot. Then how should I do? Do it menu. Next time we do it in this situation, 5. Press enter. Press 5. Enter. They will give you a point. Press enter one more time. They would block the point. You can see the coordinate. So if I press enter, the 5 is there. Trace just give you the coordinate display on the bottom corner. One more time, enter. They display that point on that spot. Okay, so by looking at that, it's 0 to 36. 0 to 36 is my answer. And check the domain close stop. Okay, understand? Yeah. All right, B. How to get B? I want to find the M value. There's no M as well.
Yeah, it's not M.
X.
No.
Yeah. Because yeah, change. Okay, I want to change the. I want to find the x value when t equals 7. So how do I do it? Well, I can finish in this page, yeah. And then tag. Do another equation called 7. Horizontal line. Find the intersection. Okay. So when t equal to 7, I want to find x. When t equals 7, I want to find x. Yeah. So which means in here, draw horizontal line 7. Then find the intersection. Menu. 6, graph analyze intersection, menu 6, 4. I believe you've done many times already. Yeah, you got 1. Menu 6, 4. You got 2. Yeah. Once again, block my way so I can move it up until I can able to see it. Yeah. All right. One thing I want to say is right now it's pretty good already. 3 significant figures, 1.91. But if I want to take this to calculate the next questions, yeah, I need 4. I need 1 more decimal place to make it accurate. I don't want to use the round off one to do the next one. Yeah. So how do I increase the decimal place in here? Do you know how to increase the decimal place in the calculator page? So what you should do is, let's say I don't want 1.91. Listen, yeah, listen. I want this decimal, so move your cursor here on top of it, yeah, and then press the plus button, then the decimal will increase. Okay, so as many as you want. Move the cursor, move your cursor on top of this coordinate, become a hand, yeah, become a hand. Just press the plus button.
Good.
Yep, the plus button, you can change the decimal. Once again, it surprises you, and you like it. One, could 2B, 2C, yeah, finish 2C.